Hello. Well, I just wanted to do something different today. I was writing about feel in the goals and pressure points, and there's a lot of confusion because people think, feel is different for everyone. I disagree. Feel is actually the same thing because you're actually using the same pressure point. So the feel has to be the same. We can't change physics here. And what happens next, once you have the feel down, how you reference it, inside your head or represent it or whatever you call it, that will be different. Obviously, because we are all different in our understanding of the same thing. I like to say, I like ice cream, and some people say, well, real ice cream, that's, chocolate. And other people say, well, chocolate is okay, but vanilla, that's really good. And some people think ice cream is actually the ice cream you're buying that's filled with chemicals, not cream and natural ingredients like that. So they have this idea of ice cream being that whatever you buy, and you think, wow, this is really good. And I say, well, that's basically something that try to imitate and replicate cream, but it actually isn't. And once you know the difference of quality, well, it's obvious then. So here's the thing, that's feel. Well, once you understand the pressure point and the angle your body has to go into the force and all that in the downswing and the backswing and all that shit, well, your swing action will improve. As I like to say to Larry, this is not about the golf swing action, this is not about the golf technique, it's all about learning to respond to what happens in the golf swing motion, how your body moves through space. Once you understand that, you will be able to utilize that kind of feedback so you can actually swing better and improve faster also, more importantly. Yes, I know some people are crazy about distances, but you need that kind of distance, that kind of power under control. So you need to understand what's going on before you start cranking it, because, the back is kind of important to have. So you don't want to twist your back, so you need to learn to respond to this so you can add power and distance later. When I was teaching Hans this, he couldn't do it, so I had to tell him how to do it on the phone. And when he started doing this, he changed his downswing sequence mainly. He couldn't swing about a third of his speed that he was using previously, but it took him about 2 weeks to get his body to respond to this kind of motion pattern. And after 3 weeks, he's starting to hit it, as pure as he's ever, actually more pure than he's ever been able to. But he's so used to that I'm telling him stuff that works, so he, I'm hitting the ball really good now. Yeah, cool. Whoa. And then I said, well, why didn't you, find out that before? Well, he didn't tell me. He said, yes, I said, that's how I do it. I didn't tell him, so he couldn't do that. But he was out playing today in this windy conditions, so he couldn't give me some numbers, but he can say that his consistency has gone up, and that's one of the key things I'm looking into now. How to plan your game, have a game plan, decision strategy, and how to execute that on the golf course so you can increase your fairway regulation and green sea regulation, so you can have more fun playing this game of golf. And feel, but for the record, it's the same for everyone. Once you understand the pressure point, your feel will do the same. Then how you reference it in your golf swing, well, that's up to you, man. I'm just out here, still winter here, snow, it's not much, but it's snow, cold. And I just wish I could, go out there on the range hitting golf balls. Well, I could, but it would be so cold and, it's no fun. It has to be fun. Anyhow, if you have any question or feel, let's ask them to me. Until then, have a good day.